We're going to go ahead and pull some cards specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, divine masculine collective, to see what is going on. Today we have a conjunction between Mercury and Chiron. This is important as well too. Chiron has been playing an important role in this month's energies. This month we've had to navigate eclipse season. We're not quite out of it. We're still feeling the effects of that. And Chiron has been digging around in your past wounds. With Mercury retrograde, we have a focus on the past, especially the choices and decisions that you have made over the past 3 months. Chiron is bringing old emotional core wounds to the surface. It's very important that you're healing these things and releasing karmic baggage right now. But we're going to go ahead and start with a reading specifically for the divine feminine. So today is all about healing and what is kind of still coming up or affecting you, we'll say. This is just a general read, so take what resonates for your specific situation. I always say if you do need a reading, make sure you're booking them on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. I have a twin flame reading option. This is going to help you a ton with going into your specific situation and what you need to be healing during this time as well too, as twin flame is going to trigger and uncover many core wounds. It's all about healing insecurities that might be coming up right now as well too. So we're going to go ahead and do a few cards today. I want to start with the reading for the divine feminine to see what is going on. So we're going to do messages divine feminine to masculine. If you are the divine masculine watching, direct messages from your feminine. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? This is like wanting that do-over. If you're in a space of separation, know that certain things need to be healed. You'll know what's coming up. You both know, right? You'll know by what's kind of coming up for the themes as well too. Know that the space of separation is meant to lead to reunion and even union energy. Stay positive. Twin flame is like half giving up and half having hope. Like one day you're like really optimistic about it. The next you're, the opposite of it as well too. So you're going to have these kind of ups and downs with the twin flame connection specifically as well too. Just kind of depends on what's going on for your specific situation. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Okay, this could be not a lot of communication. This is common with Mercury retrograde anyways, but there could be lack of communication, no communication, separation, or even no contact in your situation. These could be spaces that you've moved through before. These could be patterns with this person or with your twin flame if you feel that it is your twin flame doing this on their side. Oftentimes this is signs of avoidance as well too. I've been talking about that a lot. It can be very difficult to have a relationship or connection with someone that has an avoidant attachment style. It really depends on how severe that is too. Like if it's very severe, this person probably won't commit to you. They may push you away. They may sabotage the connection and may have other issues as well too, right? Oftentimes with that we see a lot of, I want to say it, not all the time, but I'm going to say it. A lot of times this is like not growing up, not taking accountability, not willing to do the healing, not willing to face their healing. And even on the more extreme, this could be cheating and other narratives that play out as well too, right? So it just kind of depends, but it can be very difficult when you're working on your own ascension to learn with someone like this, because if they're not doing that healing work, yes, they could fall off your timeline and people will say, wait, this is a twin flame reading. Yeah, you're twin flame as well too. So sometimes I feel that the separations are to get both to do a deeper level of work. You don't blame the other person. It's going to stir up things within them as well too. So this is going to make them have to face themselves and their own fears head on as well too, with if you're not around specifically as well too, because we know the root cause of avoidance, and this is usually the masculine side, is fear of abandonment and rejection as well too as core wounds. So sometimes when they go through that, and they're going to have to face those core wounds. So we have core wounds coming up right now too. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. And you might be hard to get this person off your mind. You might be dreaming about them, getting downloads. I was getting a ton of downloads in the dreams last night and things like that. It's hard to cut the connection and impossible too. And you'll find that as well too. So you know that this is the person for you despite how it may be going in the physical, because this is like something we have to manifest into the physical as well too. So you know this is your person. When times got tough, I gave up too soon. So divine feminine, You might have gone runner, kicking off a runner cycle where you're masculine because it's a reading for the feminine, you know, and things like that. You might have let old stuff or come up, but just know that you're clearing blocks no matter how it looks, no matter what is going on. You're clearing deep energetic blocks with this person as well too. If in separation, it is to heal deeper wounds that, you know, you guys are triggering being around each other. I was trying to explain this to someone last night, that oftentimes you guys are triggering opposites. So a lot of women have anxious attachment, not all. A lot of men have avoidant attachment or some spectrum of it. And it's like you clash because the avoidant wants lots of intimacy. You guys just want committed relationship, living together, right? Being together. And the avoidant, they can't handle commitment. I know, right? They want to have their cake and eat it too, right? I know, and things like that. So you guys are oftentimes clashing with your desires as well too. And so this could be something that might be affecting you if in a twin flame situation, because oftentimes this person is polar opposite of whatever you have going on as well too. Just pay attention to that. Make sure you guys are doing tons of energy healings on my website. I always say do more clearing work, do more activation work. I have tons of healing sessions on there. I do twin flame coaching too, really good for healing separation issues or just healing deeper or healing your attachment style too. Okay, so messages still feminine to masculine. They will never compare to you. I don't know how you guys muggle all day, right? Seeking spiritual connections, and your twin flame is a spiritual connection. There's someone that gets you on every level you can talk about anything with, and you're noticing that too, especially if you guys have been trying to go back to old connections or your old life. You're going to notice that you're going to see why you were guided away from past connections in your life, because you've done that growth and you've been changing yourself and changing patterns, and you're no longer resonating. And in fact, when you try to hang out with old partners, old people, old connections, that it's probably going to pull you back into lower behavior. So you're starting to see on a higher level why you've had to lose some connections or move forward in your life as you've been changing and kind of growing and evolving. Most of the people from your past, whether friends or partners, they were people that were meant to, I call them karmic buddies, karmic connections. They just came into your life to work off karmic debt in some type of way, and you know, they weren't meant to stay. Your twin flame is different as well too. So this is like your ultimate spiritual partner. If you're not together on this timeline, don't worry, you will be in union, and you will be in union in this lifetime. It's just something you're gonna have to move through. Trusting the process. I really do care about you, even though I don't show it. May have a hard time showing your true feelings or expressing your true feelings. It's maybe something your twin flame is mirroring to you too, Divine Feminine. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. You might be listening to too many friends and family. I say every one of them have lost a lot of friends and family lately because they don't understand your situation. They might not understand what you're going through as well too, especially when it comes to love. This is something that you have to really feel with your heart as well too. And I always say that about twin flames. There won't be one person that probably will be supportive of this connection because it's so spiritual. And a lot of people are not able to feel those frequencies. It's something that you share and feel specifically with your twin flame. I want to hold you. You may be missing your twin flame or wanting more within the physical, like physical contact. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Divine Feminine, you're going through a lot of lessons to stay emotionally grounded. Now, Aries season, and I'm still feeling it, is like the fire. It's like burning things down, right? And that's good. You know, it's a fiery energy, but Friday we're going to shift into Taurus season, and this is an earth-based energy, and it's very grounding, and it's something that we're going to need after eclipse season as well too. So you guys are going to be feeling the shift, and the focus is going to go back to your love life, where Aries season is all about independence and focusing on yourself. This is going to be the opposite, where you're going to be guided to focus on your love life a little bit more, which is really, really good for you right now. So we have some nice shifts that are coming at us as we're getting ready to move through the rest of April. April has brought a lot of change and transformation still in the air. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the Divine Feminine. What do you need to heal within this connection? I'll do the same cards as yesterday, but let's do this. All right, so you are too obsessed with this connection, and this can happen when you find the one. It's very, very like that. They might be on your mind a lot. There's a strong attraction. You might be denying the red flags and sugarcoating them. This connection has caused you a lot of pain. Remember, it's triggering your old pain and baggage. If you look back at your life, some of this you felt before, needing to really clear these things. This person is here to help you. There could have been arguing, and this could be about people that your masculine is hanging out with. I say friends with benefits, needing to have a lot of women around, friends. I'm going to say it. I shouldn't. Okay, you might feel like this person is a community person. Oh my God, they're like blowing you off to hang out with other women. They're hiding connections. They're adding a lot of women to their Facebook that they're chatting with. It could be anything like that. Something might be coming up, but know that this person, your masculine, is so in love with you. They might act cold and detached, but they're secretly in love with you. They're just as obsessed with you. Just know that too. So if you've been questioning that, just know that this is a complete opposite yin and yang situation with your twin flame as well too. So this is something that you need to heal. Healing your own divine feminine and masculine energies, healing insecurities with this person. Like, you shouldn't even ever be insecure when you see the type of women, the type of muggle women that your divine masculine is used to dealing with, compared to your awakened divine feminine goddess vibes as their twin flame as well too. So healing any type of relationship insecurities is coming up. Balance in your divine feminine and masculine energies. Now we're going to see real quick what is going on with your twin flame. Your masculine, because this is for the feminine still. So what is going on for your masculine? All right, they've been acting, okay, I don't want to say that. If in separation, they've been acting single, living it up, probably partying, hanging out with friends. We have the other two women, right, third party stuff like that too. They might be hanging out with other people, you know, going out, acting single and things like that. However, there is this spiritual awakening that is happening past all of this, where they're waking up and they can't unsee the things that you have shown them in meeting you, divine feminine. You have revealed things to them, whether about their own wounds, traumas. It's like the truth of it, the sword of truth as well too. So you've come into their life and changed them in many levels. They're back and forth with this connection. They know that they are hurting you as well too. If they are avoiding you, this is why. They know that they've hurt you in so many ways. So your masculine may have left you. They're used to escaping things, hanging out in their mind, avoiding things, not facing their pain. And now they're having to face a lot of unhealed pain because they've been avoiding their emotions their whole life. And something has happened to bring a lot of these up. They feel guilty and bad about things. They know that this union is what they're supposed to be doing. So many of you guys are in union and it's going really beautiful. And this is like commitment, marriage, like up-leveling that union. But for those in separation, masculine, knowing that they have been sabotaging this union, they are watching your social media a ton. So they're basically just sitting around trying to see what you're doing, right? Seeing if you're moved on, seeing if you're dating, watching your social media, seeing how you're looking. You know, they're really like looking online if you have social media. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some messages for the divine masculine now, just to see what is going on. What is going on with this connection? So we're going to do some, once again, messages. So this is the masculine collective, but if you're the divine feminine watching, messages from your masculine. You were my sanctuary, the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. They know that, and especially if they're not facing you, they may have done something behind your back, or, you know, could have just been a lot of things. But you were the only one that they could talk to about anything. They've been trying to talk to everyone, like friends, family, and they're not on that same wavelength. They don't get it. They're getting sick of it, actually. They're getting sick of hearing about you, divine feminine, right? They're getting sick of hearing about it anyway. And that they don't understand it, because this is a twin flame journey as well too. So just know that too about the divine masculine. They're really feeling that they have no one to talk to about their own stuff, because divine feminine, you were very supportive of this masculine and could even give them really, really good spiritual guidance. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. And this is important too. So if they've been trying to stay away from you, it's killing them. And I always say that about separation, especially, and sometimes we have the one who stays, this is chaser, the one who runs, the runner. And I do feel this is like fight or flight, right? This is flight response. But whatever's going on with it, it actually, you'll think that the runner doesn't care because they put that off. They put off that front, that mask. We call them ego masks. But they're actually in more pain trying to resist the union, knowing that they're causing all that pain for you. It will hit them the same. So all that pain that you've been feeling, divine feminine, the masculine has to face and feel at a certain time. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that to on my soul level. I want to contact our mutual friends and ask about you. And you might see that you have a lot of like hanging around. You might have small social circles or know a lot of the same people or whatever it is. You're more closely connected than you think. I hate seeing you with them. They might see that you're moving on with life. Some of you guys might be dating or with other karmic situations. It just kind of depends, because a lot of times, sometimes when twin flames meet, they haven't fully resolved a lot of karmic situations. They hate the thought of not being with you. I know, right? And the thought that you could be living life without them or with other people or dating other people. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. You tame my demons. You make this person better when they're by themselves or in their head, and they go through a lot of torturing themselves with their thoughts and things like that. When you're around, maybe you have a very grounding, healing energy. You may be an empath. You calm this person down, you center them, and you ground them. I'm in love with you. Something you already know, divine feminine. You already know this. It could be circumstances, challenges, or even ego issues one or both need to face. All right, so we're going to see what we need to heal or fix within this connection on the masculine side. Okay, so we have no contact. Some might be blocked, silent treatment, cut off in communication. This is something that is an obstacle that needs to be healed. I always say, even when you're just talking a little bit, it helps a lot. When there's that no communication, you're deep in the separation, right? It's like, so there is a no contact situation. This is coming up on the masculine side of something that you need to shift, something you need to heal. This is rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, and life falling apart card. So this is where the masculine is, and I always think of prison as the mental in prison as well too, that they're really in their mind as well too, and not in a good space. So they're not living life like that's what they're trying to portray. It's all fun. That stuff is superficial and no longer fulfilling them, and that they're really in this right now. There's a lot of red flags. There might be signs, cheating, and deception, and this is on the masculine side as well too. This might be someone who thought they would trade you in for someone else and it didn't go as planned, or they got a lot of karma out of it, of how they were treating you, feminine. It just kind of depends with that too. All right, make it rain. They're focused on money, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, and entrepreneur. This could be legal stuff in courts. This could be things playing out. This could be family inheritances, things going on. They're really focused on money right now. All right, they're focused on being in the spotlight, limelight audience, and self-absorbed. This could be a person that posts a lot on social media, has a lot of, I call them social media fans, women social media fans that they're posting for. They just crave that attention from others with this card, right? And so this is someone focused on money and their own self right now. They could be a little bit selfish in whatever happened, because once again, we have this ghosted card coming up again already. So we're going to see what's going on for the masculine a little bit deeper. They may have blown you off and ghosted you. Just kind of depends. So we have this disappear, silence, ignored, and rejected. And the sad thing is the people who do that, they have the deepest rejection wounds themselves, I've found. All right, so we do have third party and new love. They might be dating someone else. It just kind of depends. Just take what resonates for you. But there is some type of third party interference. Yes, this is the cheating card, so things might have come up. You're probably going to be made aware of that as well too. This is some stuff that is going to have to close out. This person has regret for whatever they've done to you. Could be hanging out with other people, third party, other stuff getting in the way, we'll just say, right? Right, but this is something that is fated to happen with twin flames. Twin flames and soulmates are fated bonds. They're fated connections. There's something that is left unresolved with you both, and it is fated to play out. You guys are meant to be together. This is destiny. You've agreed to meet in divine timing, but it's up to you guys as to how this will go. This masculine is needing to find forgiveness. They can't let go of something from the past, and with you, divine feminine, and they're realizing that you were not replaceable. If they thought they could replace your energy, you are irreplaceable. And right, whether they got bored elsewhere or they're realizing that your frequency cannot be matched, they realize that they have broken you and shattered you somehow in this situation, and they're needing to, for once in their life, take responsibility for their own financial and emotional needs. This is their own energy. This could be someone relying very heavily on other people for external validation, as it's looking like, or even energy, and they're having to really work on these areas to heal these areas. So this is someone who needs to heal their finances, whether they've struggled or have blocks in this area. And this is them thinking about that commitment to you. They're thinking about this relationship contract, and they want to have a future with you, but they're really thinking on it, right? And they might have really hardcore commitment issues as well too, where this is a struggle for them too. They feel like they're losing their freedom or becoming enmeshed, and it's like really, really hard for them to face, right? And they have this destined connection in their face that they didn't remember, and they weren't expecting this with you too. They might have been like a bachelor energy, I say lone wolf, by themselves, life of the party, had a lot of women around, right? And been okay like that, but suddenly you've come into their world or their life and shaken things up as well too. So this is making them think about life, spiritual awakening, and what they want from their life path and even future. These are positive cards for union, though, right? We're going to say positive about union, that we're actually in separation or things aren't going great. You're actually clearing the blocks to union as well too, and the things that have come up. That's about it. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to be around doing Mercury Chiron conjunction activations and healings today. I have a few up on my site. So it's an amazing day to be doing healings and energy work. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com.